Americans across the country will celebrate Martin Luther King Jr. Day tomorrow. The St. John's Congregational Church in Springfield used their worship service on Sunday to celebrate Dr. King's memory. 22 News reporter Tamara Sakarzik shows us how Dr. King's message of peace is still resonating with the local community even decades after his death.
The sounds of freedom and equality rang through St. John's Congregational Church on Sunday to commemorate the life and legacy of Martin Luther King Jr.
Dr. Martin Luther King made it, opened the doors for each and every one.
Martin Luther King Jr. is remembered as a social activist who dedicated his life to the civil rights movement by peacefully fighting for racial equality and social justice.
I have a dream.
His dream is still very much alive today. Every year, Americans across the country come together to remember it on Martin Luther King Day. St. John's Congregational Church holds a special service every year the day before Martin Luther King Day to celebrate the legacy and message that Martin Luther King Jr. left behind. Many of the members of this church say his message still resonates today as much as it did years ago.
He fought for equal rights for all people, and so the message is still powerful today. We are still trying to bridge gaps between different groups of people.
Martin Luther King Jr. helped change the course of history, but many people say we still have a long way to go. Maxine Hall of Springfield told 22 News there's still work that needs to be done, and the best way to do it is to remember all of the lessons we learned from Dr. King so many years ago.
I think that's the most important thing that we have to remember. Fear turns away the love that God wants us to have. Dr. Martin Luther King really did leave a legacy of what the world should be like.
Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in 1968. Nearly 50 years later, his message of equality and justice still resonates across the country.
Dr. King's message reverberates through the corridors of time. We have seen significant improvement, but we still have a long way to go. And I think we still need some equality lessons. We still need some justice lessons. And so his message is still clear to us today.
In Springfield, Tamara Sakarzik, 22 News.